Decided to do all this, we thought about some terms, maybe a Mother's Day party or whatever, but I think it's Member Appreciation Day, and we just want to say we appreciate the support that you guys have given the club. Especially want to thank Ted Johnson for inviting us. Ted, thank you. And Sergio, thank you. And actually, Joe was very instrumental in putting this all together. As a result of meeting Victor, where's Victor? Right here. Because Victor knows Joe, and that's how we all got together. So we went around the loop, but everyone was instrumental in putting this together. I want to thank the board of directors and Mike, who planned the catering. He called me about 6 times. He called me at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good thing I didn't answer my phone. We finally did speak early this morning. He says, "Are you sure it's going to be okay? Everything's going to be okay?" And Mike took care of it, so let's give Mike a round of applause. Stu Vogel, who stretches our dollars and keeps great books and records so that we could all participate in today's event, so thank you, Stu. Warren, whose computer expertise and camera expertise allows us to see this on Facebook and other venues, so I thank Warren for that. And Mike Rubin, who writes for the Shorelines and does a great job for us. Mike? Right here. Hi, Mike. Thank you, Mike. And to all of you for coming out. And what makes the club great is the participation. And I want to thank everyone for the participation.
And Stu for running the whole thing.
Yeah, Stu, good job.
Most important.
Ted, I think, is going to take us to the best part of his facility, which is the showroom. If you've been so far impressed, wait till you see what's coming up. Okay. Thanks again, everyone, and enjoy the morning.
Say that, in all respect to Stu, we're going to have a door prize. The last one out gets the Ferrari.
What do you think of today's event?
Today's event is terrific.
What do you like
It's
about
good. The people are good. The cars we haven't seen yet, but we'll see it soon.
Meeting a lot of nice people who live in my neighborhood who I never saw before.
Okay.
I like the color. I like
Gorgeous
the
collection,
cans.
beautiful
I
stuff.
Years ago.
We go everywhere. And
That was Mario Andretti's Ferrari.
yeah, that's a very interesting car. That was a car that Mario Andretti bought in 1978.
Mario
World
Andretti.
Championship.
That's why he put his name on the side.
Yeah, his name on the side of his car. And this is Milestone Motors. This is a development of passion that we all have for these cars. It isn't about money. It isn't about anything other than our love for fine sporting machinery. If you have the same feeling we do, then you're welcome here anytime to come by.
5 in the
Sergio
morning?
and I have been working on this for quite some time now, and we've been working on it to develop it and bring it into fruition. And as of December, we actually opened our doors and started taking clients in and working, and now we're booked up. I don't even know when we can get a car in here, but we're having a lot of fun.
That's a good thing.
And that's the main thing, is we're having fun. And if we can help you do the same thing, that's what we're here for. This is a service bay. This is where we take in short-term jobs and things that need, or rather, quick turnover work. And these are some projects we have. This is a Daytona Ferrari that we started off helping a fellow who was disappointed in the restoration he had, and now it's turning into a major project. We have a 1929 Alfa over there that was supposedly in superb condition, and Sergio found a whole host of things that need doing. We find that about 50 to 60% of the work that we do is fixing things that other people supposedly fixed. And it's not, we can't possibly bill on time or to a budget. We have to say this is what the job is going to take, and we have to do it correctly. We don't let anything go out of this shop unless it's done right. Sergio checks it, I check it, we make sure it's right. So the customer, we have had 0 defects, 0 comebacks, and that's the way we want to keep it.
Excuse me, Teddy, to interject one thing sort of to bring into perspective, why don't you talk a little bit about so that they get a flavor for sort of values of some of this iron?
Oh,
Because it really is, my wife has a hard time, it's incomprehensible. So you should sort of just touch on that, just to give them a...
Well, we have everything from in here. We have a $2.5 million Alfa. The Daytona is probably in good. When that's done, it'll probably be close to 800,000. This Ferrari 330 GTC is a car we're preparing for show, and it's what we call an engine out detail. We take the engine out of the engine compartment and we completely detail everything to its original specifications, so it can be shown in a environment where it can be a Ferrari Club of America. And we do a lot of work with Ferrari Club, the Jaguar Club, Alfa Romeo. That's what we love, Italian and English cars. We'll work on a German car if somebody puts an arm behind us. But
Teddy, something like this is...
this is about $700,000 for a really, really nice car like this. This is a 427 Cobra. It's a recreation of what was called the SC, the street competition. And this particular car is interesting because it was built by Shelby, the original manufacturer, and he had a bunch of leftover frames that he had sitting back in his warehouse. And he decided about, I think, 2000, 2002, he just said, well, I'll build a car out of it, because people were making a lot of money off of his name with replicas, with fiberglass bodies and, just poor construction. So he built a car that was exact duplicate of the original car, and this is one of them. And this is scary fast. This is, we took it, and at the instruction of the owner, we added Weber carburetors and tuned the car, and now it's beyond. It's warp factor 10. It's unbelievable. That's a GTC4 Ferrari from 1970. It's a very lovely cruising, driving car. It's fun to drive. Gives you the 12-cylinder feel, but it's a civilized cruising car.